Epic Stream Man is now live. Streaming control, I'm new, please help.
And I was muted. Yo, Hack the Planet. What is up? Epic Stream Man here, coming at you live with some more Remedies Control. Why? There you go. It's okay. Technical difficulty. Oh, I was on my Zoom screen. I was on like this Zoom screen or my full Zoom screen. Got it. One day I'll remember how this thing works. But yes, thank you for coming and checking me out. We're gonna be playing through some more Control. I think Directorial Override is the next mission, but we're all also gonna look around for stuff and whatnot. So yeah, let's see how this game goes here. Let's get into it. Make sure everything's working okay. We have a little bit of frame drops. We're still streaming on Discord. Let's go ahead and kick it to the menu here. Let me see how my stream is doing. Kick it back there before we start the game. Make sure we got everything up. The stream audio currently, I don't know why the audio quality is coming in so low. Should be fine. I need to make sure that's not set to variable or something. Maybe it's due to the drop frames. We're still green. I lowered it down to 30 FPS instead of 60. And I noticed, oh, my camera's frozen again. For whatever reason, it likes to do that. Come on. There we go. Huh. Working now. Alright, well, let's get into the game here. Before we have too many more technical difficulties. Ah. Here we go. Fast travel, we still only have default outfits. See how the textures are loading. Actually came in there. Textures loading in good. Reflections look good. Let's go ahead and see what settings we're on here. Oh, it actually hasn't bumped up to ultra. We may have to lower that down. Film gray motion blur's off. Ray tracing's on high. Yeah, it's looking good. Looking good. Light bouncing is looking good. Game and audio is okay. I think we're doing alright. Overlay is okay. You'll note a good way to notice if our network lag is an issue in the bottom. Oh, stupid camera. I'm not sure what is keeping this camera from going off. Maybe I'm too far away from it. Seems to be working very hard, very sluggish. Maybe I got to reset my phone or something. Keeps having problems. We might have to try a reset. I'm using my iPhone. Using my iPhone as a camera. Just so I can do the emoji faces, which I really dig, but it is kind of laggy today. And maybe that's something to do with my phone. I need to reboot it every now and then. Whoa. Okay. Apparently I have a background set. I'm still with For No Man's Sky. I don't know why. But whatever. But yeah, as I was trying to say, in the bottom right hand side of my screen there's a little dots. That's actually binary time, and it should be live with my time. And it should flash every second with new dots, because it's actually a clock, a binary clock. If you see those start to stop blinking every second, then you know there's some network lag on my end going on. That's what I'm looking to try to avoid. So yeah. All right. It wants us to speak with Emily. I believe she's in the boardroom. Unless she's out here somewhere. Boardroom. Yeah, it looks like that's where it wants us to go.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
I think I read this already. I don't know.
Let's talk.
Before we talk, let's check out the analysis of the hiss threat part 1. Initial encounters. Oh, hold on. Initial. Come on, camera. Seriously? Okay, I'm gonna reboot my phone. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties today, I tell you. Let's give you guys game view while we're doing that. Initial encounters with the entity known as the hiss. Relatively various behavioral facts. Most notably, the hiss is able to invade and corrupt control points. Hold on. Come on, phone. Power off. Ooh. Okay. There it goes. Altered items and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiosity. Any person wearing one of the HRA devices that Dr. Darling has distributed over the past few weeks, not affected by the corruption. The only known exception to this fact is new director Jesse Faden, who also possesses inherent immunity to his. This could indicate that she's already been corrupted, but her behavior is also in contrast to that. That of the other hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms the hiss has corrupted. We've tested this ability on this corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the hiss. More work to be done. Refer to file blank. She already redacted something in her own report that she just wrote. That seems odd. Alright, phone is powering back up. Let's go talk. Oh, we got some new stuff and all of these things. It's elevated. Agent's ability similar to telekinesis. Some prefer changed objects. His evade due to their own. Yeah. I should have read this while I was fighting the guy. That would have helped. But we figured it out. Hotline. Contact procedure objects 1960 area, red bakelite telephone, rotary dial. Hold on, my phone needs to be unlocked. Alright, phone is back up. I close a bunch of things in the background. Okay, make sure VPN and crap is on. Make sure we're on do not disturb mode. Let me load up NDI. I use an NDI program called NDI Broadcaster to broadcast my phone wirelessly over my network to anything that's on my network. In this case, my OBS computer is picking it up as a separate source. And then I just go into Messages app, and then camera, and hold on, power, so my phone doesn't, because it drains a lot of power on the battery when you're using it, of course, because you're broadcasting from your phone. Come on. All right. Let's see if that works. All right, we got that back. Now if we hit that to go into animation. emoji. We hit that. There we are. Now we'll see. Definitely seems to be snappier. Definitely seems to be reacting faster. So that's good. So hopefully it won't overload, and it'll keep doing its thing. All right, let's see. This allows the director to communicate with anyone who uses the objects. The object will wait if the object allows the director to communicate with the blank. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal blank. Okay. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Norm was the first known in the Bureau agent to use it. A battery test was run on the object, including blank and blank, but its origin remains unknown. Okay. Multimedia, this is just something we already saw about the hotline and the AWE report. And then hotline. Okay. Yeah, these are just all the ones we've seen. Okay. All right.
Of course.
I was stepping on top of her. I'm gonna talk to her up here. Standing on the table.
I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Woohoo.
Be with you in a second, Bunny. Creepy shit going down.
I don't know why, I can't hear you. But I can hear the game.
Oh, I had my mic muted and my camera froze, so give me a second. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the Animoji thing off for a minute because it keeps. I don't know. Let's see if that's what's freezing up the cam. Is my Animoji face? And sorry, I had to mute. I had it muted for the cutscene, so sorry about that. Should be good to go now. Got my controller in hand, and we'll see if the camera freezes up when it's not on Animoji face. And we finally unlocked the ability to upgrade. Let's see, can we ask her any more questions that we haven't asked? Director Trench, objects of power. No, I think we've asked her all this stuff already.
Are really good.
I'm sure
I'm excited I got to catch you streaming.
Just let me know.
Me too. I am glad you get to check it out. But yeah, we're just in the beginning. I think this is like the third mission. We're supposed to go to the maintenance sector to try to get to some place that is in lockdown. We made it to the hotline chamber last time, which apparently is a shortcut from the director's office. We just figured out. I kind of want to go back and check that out real quick, actually. There's something in the mailroom we couldn't get to earlier. I wonder if we can get to it now, or if there's something else going on.
Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
I'll go look.
Someone's singing. That is kind of creepy. What's with this door?
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Elevator. Where's the elevator at?
They're saying Trench was shot dead. The situation's getting worse.
I saw Trench and Darling arguing a couple weeks ago. Trench was furious.
Ah.
I don't think Darling...
No, it looks like my camera froze up again anyway.
Golden child had to gain from killing the boss.
What the hell? There's something with the iPhone camera. It stops using the forward camera after a while. Really weird. And very annoying. Alright. They said something about upgrading. Ah, here we go. Astral constructs and abilities. Oh yeah, I was asking you, Bunny. I saw Andy was on playing Ark earlier. That game looks pretty fun. Oh hey, what's up, babe?
Not much.
Bunny's on.
Oh hi, honey. Hi.
There's the wifey. What's up? You getting bored?
Food.
Oh, you can order some food if you want.
Yeah, mate. You good though?
Yeah, I'm good for the night.
I will not mention it.
Hi, wifey.
No. Bunny says hi, wifey.
Hi,
She's going to order the food. And my camera froze up again.
No!
Alrighty.
Why here Andy is on playing Ark with you guys' other friend.
Yeah, he was on earlier. Okay, I don't know why this keeps freezing up. Huh, no. Let's try force closing it. And try this again. Camera. Let's go vertical. Horizontal. And it's back. Front. Special options. Emoji. Okay. But I don't know. We'll see if it keeps freezing up. I'm not quite sure what to do. Alright, so what are these? You can change astral constructs and mods. 12 of 14 required materials. Construct shatter. Oh, okay. So those are new weapon forms. Shatter's like the shotgun type thing. Shatter has a high stopping power with scattered I don't think you have a choice. At least it doesn't seem like we do. We just have to unlock the next weapon form. We got plenty of resources to do it. New form constructed. Alright. No weapon forms available. We could probably wait till we get further and unlock another form. I'm not sure how the forms unlock. We probably didn't have to waste our points on unlocking that, but what the heck, we'll have to try it out. Mods. Personal mods. You can upgrade mods. Refresh mods. Refresh to generate new randomized mods. It costs resources to do it though. Weird. Okay. And the camera froze up again. Oh my god, I'm just gonna play without the camera. It's gonna keep doing that. I don't know why. Every stream lately it's been freezing up, but I've been able to
Main camera.
I've been able to get it to stop freezing up, but just by fiddling around with it. But today I even rebooted my phone and it just doesn't want to do it. So I may not be able to use the emoji cam anymore, at least not through the iPhone. We'll have to figure something else out there. I was kind of jerry-rig doing it all this while anyway, because you're really not supposed to use an emoji on the iPhone for prolonged periods of times, it seems, but we were able to make it work. Obscure weapon mod. So we can upgrade mods, but it costs resources. Upgrade. I know I have more mods on this. Okay, so obscure. Construct a random weapon mod. Oh, okay, this constructs a random weapon mod. Got it. I was told not to waste your resources on that. Construct level 1. New weapon forms is the best thing to spend your points on. I've been told. Not weapon mods. Forward countermeasures. Oh yeah, these are like ways of getting bonus points while you're doing it. Kill enemies with service weapon in spin mode. I don't think I have spin mode. In surge mode, I don't even know what that is. Shatter mode we can do. We can accept that. Kill service weapons in pierce mode. I don't think I have that. And I don't have charge. So the only one we could, I think, do is spin. I've heard spin mode sucks, but we'll have to see. Abilities. Now this is definitely where we want to spend some abilities.
Spin mode does suck.
Oh, it does? Okay, good to know. Yeah, I won't waste much on things for spin then. What do we got here? Energy boost, melee damage is probably always good. 25 points to launch damage. I've heard that can wreck things later once you get this all the way up. Just picking up objects and throwing them at things seems to definitely kill things faster. Launch damage. Does this let you launch more objects? Or wait, what is this? Launch grenades and rockets back at enemies. Yeah, that could be fun. Launch basic enemies when their health is low. Launch large enemies when their health is low. Launch large objects. Hold and launch up to 3 objects. Recovers while holding. That sounds fun. I don't use melee a lot, but it does come in handy. More energy, I think, would let us use our abilities more. And then health is always good to get, but use 15 to unlock personal slot. Oh, milestones. How do you get to the milestones? Use 3 to unlock additional weapon form slot. Well, how do I do that? I want to do the milestones at the bottom. Oh, and there's stuff we can't do yet. We don't have shield ability and all that. Okay, so we should get first weapon slot by using 3 of the 5 that we have. So go ahead and do that. Yeah. And that got us additional weapon form slot. So does that mean we have another weapon form? No, we just have a slot for weapon form. Okay. Throwing grenades back at enemies would be cool. And that's all of our abilities. Once we get to 10, we get another additional mod slot. And then 25, another one. Alright. So now we do more damage with launching things, and we can throw grenades and rockets back at enemies. Cool. Still haven't unlocked any outfits yet. And now let's see what weapon mods we do have. So, oh, weapon forms. Oh, here's my other slot. So I can throw shatter there. And what does that do? Oh, so this is how I switch. So they're both equipped. I wonder how I switch weapons. Oh, and it's got its own mod slot. So I think we had a thing just for shatter damage. Shatter has a high stopping power with a scatter shot that's devastating. Damage boost. Shatter projectile boost. Exclusive to shatter. So I'll probably use that, but let's see what else we have. Just damage boost. Damage against enemy or armored enemies. Fire rates. Damage against enemy armor. I heard we could deconstruct these, yeah, for stuff, so I'll probably do that later. But I'm not too worried about that at the moment. Right now we have plus 15 damage boost. Let's see if we could do better than that. We got plus 22. This would be nice against armored enemies, but I don't know how often we run into armored enemies. But I'm gonna go ahead and switch that to 22 damage boost. Fire rate. Okay, and then we have personal mod slot. So right now I have health plus 15%. What else do we got? Energy boost, energy recovery speed, launch energy cost. That might be good. More health on pickups, health recovery per pickup, and energy recovery speed. I think I'll stick with just the more health. Assets, clearance, level 1. Kill enemies with service weapon. Shatter. Okay, collectibles. Hotline. Okay, so let's check this really quick. That wasn't that helpful. That was kind of a duh. Alright, where's this elevator at?
I heard the hissing power brings up a lot of new questions.
A jukebox locked up. What clearance do we need to unlock this? Alright. Not sure about that. You can go through there.
What clearance are you at?
I only have level 1, I think. Is this the elevator?
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Oh, okay. It's the crazy maintenance dude, the custodian dude, singing at me. But yeah, I think I only have clearance level 1. Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. Executive maintenance corridor. Okay, that's the way to maintenance. All right, well, before I do that, I wanted to check out the director's office one more time really quick.
You mean like in person?
Which I think I gotta go upstairs to get to. Director's office, yeah. Oh yeah, we're supposed to take out these camera things. I wonder how you take out cameras in here. Director's office. Don't have access to that. I already opened this and checked it out. Alright. Director's office in here. So yeah, we opened way to our left here. I bet you this opens up too, though, at some point to something. I don't know why our textures are looking like crap again. I have to turn that down. I can pick up seats. So that led to the hotline thing.
I never thought about that opening.
Yeah, I knew there was going to be an opening there too. Okay, so that's where I picked up the hotline phone. But the other side has to open too, I would guess, at some point. Right? For something. Now I can't tell on the map if I kept going that direction what it would lead to, but yeah, there's got to be a secret or something that way. Oh, this is the shattered one. Oh, I like that. Works pretty good. So I wanted to see, there was something back in the mail room, which this should shortcut us back to. Yeah, this is that room where we fought that guy. Should be out this way. Yeah, this is where we... Oh! More guys are back? There's a room above me I wanted to get into, right over there. Oh shit. Some of this health. More coming. Alright, fine. Fuck you bitches. I kind of like this shatter gun. Alright. Anybody else up here? Oh. Oh, I'm supposed to be able to throw those back at them now. Oh, shit. Alright, is that everybody? Jeez. Lots of health pickups. Man, those are some heavy guys. They were throwing the grenades back at me, which I'm supposed to be able to throw back at them, but I wasn't not prepared for that. Yeah, up there, there's a room I wanted to get in, but it was protected by stuff. Which I'm hoping is gone now.
I'm trying to figure out where you are at in the game. Have you already been past the cafeteria?
No, I'm pretty early. I'm on like the third mission. Here, let me show you. We did I think cafeteria is an area I need to go next or soon. But we just did the hotline, the mail room, the dead letters department, and the mail room. Doing this mail room where I was just fighting the guys at from this control point here. Here, hold on. I think if I go to the control point and go to fast travel, it'll be easier to show you. So yeah, really central executive dead letters department, which it looks like goes through the cafeteria. So maybe I did the cafeteria.
Is where I got stuck.
Okay, I'm just past that then. I got to the mailroom from the dead letters. I can go back there and we can check it out in a minute and try to see where you got stuck. Let me run up here really quick. Oh yeah, this gun takes those out like right away. That's nice. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I have to hold this thing down.
It's been a bit. I'll re-download and check it out again where I was.
Alright, so there's a room up here I wanted to get into. So I was able to unlock this door, but the back of it was protected. Yeah, it's still protected. So there's usually something that's powering the corruption in here that I have to get rid of. And it must be in the communications department then. Which it's usually linked somewhere by it. So it's got to be either under it or over it, wherever I'm at right now. So I can't walk in here without dying really quickly. And I want to get that item back there. So let's see, we can go back this room. And we cleared out this room. There's actually a hidden secret up there, but I don't have levitate to get up there. Somewhere behind this room, maybe, or below it. Let me see if I can get down below it.
That room looks so Matrix to me, lol.
Right? Very Matrix. Alright. So I'm below it right now. I'm walking below the area that's cut off from me, but I don't see what's powering that corruption. I've taken all these guys out in here before. Yeah, because there used to be a pickup here, which I got this already. So I'm not sure what's powering that corruption and why I can't get to it. Because I'm right behind it. It's right above me is where that corrupted room was that we couldn't get into. Can we get in those offices there somehow, maybe? See if we can figure out where that is. That's just above me. I know we cleared this out already too. Alright, we got some big daddies coming out. Oh, that was not good. Somebody's shooting fucking rockets at me. Oh, my game crashed. My freaking game crashed. What the hell? What the heck just happened?
Oh no.
Well, that sucked. Yep. Oh no, indeed. Okay. Not streaming on Discord anymore. Let me see if I can load the game back up. Oh no, it didn't crash. It just... Okay. Discord screen sharing crashed or something is what happened. Malware. No. Alright, I'm just not going to screen share on Discord. Let me cancel that. In fact, we're going to close Discord down for now. Because we don't need it causing extra problems. Alright, that's taken care of. Go back there, go back there, get our chat set up. Go back there, okay. Whew. Luckily, there's a ton of health over there. I love the fucking levitate ability. Alright. I think we got everybody because the music stopped. But yeah, they drop a ton of health, so it's not too bad. All these little things on the ground are health. So we are in the communications department. Trying to work my way back to the cafeteria while also trying to figure out like how to get in those offices up there above me. That's the mail room. Yeah, those offices would be back here. It'd be in there. So this should be like right below. Yeah, we're right below the corruption right here. But yeah, that's the corrupt place up there. And if this is right below it, I don't know what else is feeding the corruption. We killed everything in here. I guess I don't quite understand how the corruption works then. Because I don't see anything else that's feeding it.
I don't see anything either.
I thought it had to be like attached somehow, but that's the room right up there. Oh, you can see it coming through the wall there a bit, right? That's the corruption right there. Yeah. I don't know. So whatever's feeding it might be behind that wall here. Maybe we just can't get to it. Yet. Maybe there's a secret or something. Yeah, that's corruption right there. You can't get in these offices, I don't think. Ooh, that almost killed me. That almost killed me. Dang. Gotta be careful of that. I hear somebody talking. They must be in that room up there. I don't know. I hear the radio and people talking. There's no way into these dark offices here next to me that I see. That those would be under the stairs right here. And then, yeah, this is just that computer room. I heard there's walls you can break through and blow apart, but there's usually something that lets you know that it's either cracked or there's a picture or a painting on the wall that lets you kind of know that you can blow open the wall, but All right. Hello, hello. I think we're back. My chat back up here.
I hear you in the game.
Okay, cool. Thank you for waiting. Yeah, literally, I thought my PC crashed before, but it just switched apps. This time it hard crashed, like every single program screen, everything crashed. Thankfully, the Twitch stream kept going because that's actually streaming off of my laptop. I'm streaming directly to YouTube in 4K on my big beefy desktop, and then that's also directly streaming over my network, my local network, to my laptop, a copy of my stream, and that copy of my stream is streaming out on my laptop to Twitch and other places. So when my full desktop crashed, Twitch and the other places kept streaming. They kept streaming nothing, but my, the last screen that the network stream produced over to that laptop. So there was like a frozen image of the last thing it saw, but it was still continuing to stream because my laptop didn't crash. I was still talking to Twitch and other places I'm streaming, but my YouTube stream and my game totally went down because that was running on my gaming desktop. So yeah, fun stuff. Let's see where it'll put me back to in the game. It's not picking up my controller anymore. What the hell? My controller's not recognized. Yeah. And I'd given up on my camera, so I don't think it was that interfering or anything. I think the game just crashed, literally. It's not recognizing my gamepad though, and I don't know why. Sorry, I need to check my gamepad settings here. But yeah, you should be able to hear me okay. You're just gonna see the star background right now. See USB, open devices, gamepad. Why are you not working? Xbox Classic controller, hardware. General properties. I thought there was a way to test this. Driver. Properties. Xbox gaming device. I think it sees it. Connected devices. Okay, currently connected. All right. Game controller settings. Status okay. Properties. Okay. Yeah, Windows definitely sees my controller and all the buttons and all that seemed to work. But the game is not picking it up. Don't know why. Steam not loaded. Steam is loaded. Alright, let's try opening the game again. Alright. Should be able to see the game again. Let's see if the control pad works now. think. Yep, it works now. Weird. All right. Just close that. Exit game here. And let's see where it puts us. Yeah, I had to close out and open it back up. It wasn't seeing it right away. I tried unplugging my control pad, plugging it back in. Funky dunky. Oh, okay. It saved it when we opened this control point. But yeah. Not sure where that corruption is. It's above us right here somewhere. Let me go up and look at it one more time. We'll have to come back to it. There's a way to get on top of these. Yeah, you can probably use this chair or something. There we go. That's how I found there's an item up there. It said I opened a secret area. But that's next to where we need to go. The corruption is still over in that wall somewhere, so... If I just blast everything in this room. Yeah, I'm not sure where the corruption's coming from or what I can do to get rid of it.
Maybe it will be part of the story.
Yeah. It brought me through this section to do the last part of the story, so I was like, But, you gotta keep your eye out for these cameras. Apparently destroying enough cameras does some achievement or something.
Listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts.
It's making that humming noise. Oh, what is that?
Voices and other phantasmagorical phenomena.
Something
Tells his story. Quincy, thanks. This is
Who wrote this? Who wrote this? Weird.
I was in room 47. An avid listener of the program insisted I take this particular room. Now,
Enemies are just gonna come back here. We already tried defeating them to stop the corruption. Oh, that almost killed me. Yeah, we're just gonna get out of here for the moment. Dead litters department. Okay. So we're in the communications department. That leads to pneumatics. What was down here? I don't know. Never safe spot. So pneumatics. So question, Bunny, if you're still here, did you ever get into the pneumatics room here? And there was a floppy disk that gave you the this levitate ability, lets you, well, not the levitate ability, but the telekinesis ability to grab things. Oh, I can open this now. I don't think I had access to this before. Nice, I'm glad we came back here. Health boost.
I don't remember a floppy disk.
Okay, then that's probably where you get stuck at and you need to get to. Health boost plus 16%. I think we're rocking a plus 15% right now, right? 16%. 16% is better than 50%.
I remember a creepy ass video that I triggered somehow with a doll and it was awful.
Ooh. Creepy ass video with a doll. Should have a new weapon mod here. Exclusive to shatter. Boost damage. Already. Yeah, I'm rocking shatter. Projectiles fired plus 2. Recoil minus 7. That's dumb. I'd rather have more projectiles, thank you. So yeah, I'm glad we came back here. But yeah, if you... Oh shit. Hold on. Ah. Oh, I died. Oh, he appeared right behind me. That was mean. He appeared in the room we just came out of. Well, that's a fail. Alright, so we're back here. Alright, let me just go to the dead letters department. Let's fast travel there really quick. I've never fast traveled yet, so interesting to try it. Alright. Yeah, I think this is where we got the floppy disk, actually. So, dead letters is where you had to make your way through, which was just after the cafeteria. Looks like the cafeteria is back that way, so let's head back to the cafeteria really quick. Oh shit. And these guys are like super hard. Alright, this should be the cafeteria. Yeah, this is the cafeteria. We're going through it backwards, but this should be where you were. Oh yeah, there was a shelter down here, which this was corrupted, I remember first. Oh, it's still corrupted. No. Yeah, it's corrupted again. Huh, I thought we uncorrupted that last time I played.
I remember that shelter.
The corrupted one? Okay. I swear I got in there before. The item that was in there is gone because I got it. And I uncorrupted it somehow. I don't remember. Oh yeah, we couldn't go this way yet because this was corrupted. And that's someplace to the right of the cafeteria. I thought that's where we fought a boss or something. I guess I'm wrong. I swear we uncorrupted that area and we went and we were able to get this item. Yeah, there was an item back there. It's not lighting up anymore because we got it. Oh shit. Who threw this at me?
I re-downloaded. I may just start over again.
Yeah, you weren't that far into it. You weren't that far into it, so it wouldn't hurt you much to start over. Like, even now where I'm at, I'd start over if I had to. Oh! You gotta watch that clipping. I am almost dead. Let me hide behind here. Go get some health. There we go. I remember finding some items in these bathrooms when I came back here before. Is there a way to switch weapons quickly or something? That switches camera angles. Oh, there we go. That switches weapons. Okay, so you can switch weapons. Did that make the corruption go away? I still hear it.
Weapons.
It was X on the Xbox controller, which would be in the left position if it were a D-pad. But yeah, so I like the animation for switching, and that's if you have two slots. Like we opened up a slot by upgrading our abilities. I'm assuming it might let you switch without upgrading a slot. I don't know, but probably not. I would guess. I guess that's
smiley face. I use a controller too.
Yeah. So yeah, this would be the cafeteria. In that shelter that you remember that was corrupted. I remember getting up here too. There was something up here. Yeah, which you could get up off the railing. I'm pretty sure there was an item or something up here when I came up here previously. But after you go through the cafeteria, that would lead to the dead letters department, and that's where you would there's a control point there which you would cleanse, and then that led to the communications department to my left that way, and then that led to the pneumatics department. In the pneumatics department is where you get this ability where you can grab stuff and throw it, because there's like a floppy disk there that a big 8-inch floppy disk that has telekinesis abilities apparently. So once you get that item, you get the ability to pick up and throw stuff. I like how the abilities are attached to items in this game that you find that have special abilities.
That is the room I am stuck in right there. I keep dying.
Yeah, it's tough when you don't have the throw ability, for sure. What I do, because you don't really have a cover mechanic in this game, so I use if you push in the right stick, she'll crouch down. So that's what I end up doing a lot, is just push the right stick. It's like a toggle, the R3 button, basically. That lets you duck behind shit. That's the only thing you can really do in this game. As you can see, though, once you get the telekinesis ability, you can grab cool shit like this and just, like, launch it at things. And that makes it so much easier, but you gotta get through this room to do that. And this game is hard. I honestly, the thing I recommend doing, the biggest thing that helped me, because it gets really hard, is go to your, it's not controls, it's gameplay. Turn on, and I know it's kind of cheating, but it seriously helps with the controller, enable aim assist and enable aim snapping. And yes, turn assist mode on to enabled. Turn on enhanced aim assist and aim snapping. And that way, when you go like this and there's an enemy near your sights, it'll automatically lock onto them. On controller, it's so much easier, especially otherwise you have to mess with the sensitivity so you can aim properly and things like that. It makes it so much easier. It's like this game's version of easy mode, I guess, which I like it. Astral constructs. That's where we make our own countermeasures. Oh yeah, so we did that one. Collect reward. So what do we get? Random common personal mod. Health boost. Okay. Surge. Kill enemies in piercing mode. I don't know what piercing mode. Don't have charge mode. Kill his rangers. That we could probably do. I don't know which ones are the rangers, but I'm sure we'll run into some. So these countermeasures that you open up are just kind of like achievements that you can turn on and off. And you can have more than one active at a time. Like, you can have 3 active at a time. But I know... Oh, shit. I didn't want to abandon it. I guess you can't unactivate it once you activate it. That kind of sucks. Because if you abandon it, it gives you different ones. And they're just ways of getting more upgrade materials and points and stuff, apparently. So, I guess I'll leave that active. It doesn't hurt me. I can't do these other ones yet. Kill enemies in executive sector with headshots. No, I'm good. So yeah, once you are able to clear out this room, and like I said, I recommend that enhanced aiming. Oh shit. The crouching can help. Alright, who's left? Oh, look at that. I got your little explosive. Oh, it only lasts for so long. Makes sense. Luckily, lots of health pickups as you kill enemies. Alright, who's left? I picked up your thing. Throw it back at you. Alright, who's left? Is that it? Yeah, it's done. So yeah, that's the dead letters department. Once you get that control thing up top, oh, I didn't see this. To whom it may concern, I be contacted past presidents of the United States of America. They appear to have spirit guided guides giving them wisdom. John Adam keeps saying I need to fix America, but can't really understand him. Theodore Roosevelt, how to fix a lawnmower. His ability to run the government. Please let me know. Yours truly, James Bartholomew. Weird. What did I get? Oh yeah, we got a new personal. So we got plus 16 right now, plus 18 health. Yeah, we'll just keep getting more health. Let's work hard. His life is in your hands. Okay.
I didn't know OL Teddy knew how to operate a lawnmower.
Right? A little janky. Oh, no. Can't climb up there. Apparently Teddy knows all about the lawnmowers. Did I go in here? Nope. See, there's lots of stuff I didn't find yet. Hello, readers. The Porretta Book Club bunch. Spot in the corner table, cafeteria at 5. Currently discussing Useless You by J.D. Books. Everybody should get reviews Monday before lunch. I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Okay. They have a book club. Oh, here's a new video. Oh shit, is this the creepy thing? Oh shit, this is the creepy thing you found. What the hell?
What's wrong? My mom's dead.
What the fuck?
It's so awful, and I have no idea why. It scared me.
It's like the director says, confidential and children don't start with C.
Oh wow.
The director's a puppet.
Yeah.
Dad says my mama went missing in action. She walked into the city and didn't come back.
What the fuck?
I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone
Ah, creepy. Make it stop. Oh, jeez. That's so creepy. Oh my god. Bunny, why did you make me find this? I just have to break stuff. Break this TV. It won't break. It's impossible. Okay, that was creepy. I'm glad you made me get back here, though. I'm glad.
I didn't lead you to it.
Yeah, well, you did because you made me come back here to try to help figure out where you got stuck. But yeah, this is a tough room to clear out, and we do have more advanced weaponry now, and it was even hard for me.
There's more though. More videos. I'm not looking forward to it.
Oh, wow. So yeah, we'll save it here just by opening up the control point. You can see it's saving in the corner. It's apparently the only way you can save it. Switch weapons for long range. I want you to kill 1,000 of those things for an achievement. There's an item up in that. I could see the light, kind of. So you must be able to get to those offices at some point. Yeah, we did that one before. I remember that one. This is clearance level 2. I don't think we can access this. Nope. So yeah, after this you go in the communications department, which we did this before. These are the armored guys that one mod ability for against armored guys would help. They have the auras around them. Anyone else? Yeah, the game opens up so much more, and is so much. The combat's so much more fun once you get to that floppy disk, which will be in this pneumatics department here. It'll show a little cutscene once you walk in here, and it'll be up on that ridge. Yeah, we got whatever was back here. I think there's a way up. Oh, this is where we died last time. So once we left this room, a guy appeared behind us. Yeah, we got the item that was here. Okay. It still saves that you got the item even though we died. Yeah, and then you work your way up these side stairs to the top level. That was the entrance we came in there. And we want to get over to here. This is where you'd find the floppy disk. Once you get this, you'll get that the ability to grab shit and throw it, and that makes the game so much more fun. And I don't think there's anything else hidden down here that we didn't get, but look around. Yeah, we got that. Okay. Anything over here? No. I think that's everything. So this is back to the mailroom. Yeah, we got that one. Alright. Yeah, and this is below that corruption and all that crap. Alright, I guess we should continue on to what we're supposed to be doing. Board countermeasures. Kill hiss rangers. Oh, collect rewards. So we did that. We got some sort of new health recovery thing. Kill hiss demolition experts. Sure. Alright, so we're there. Let's go back to Central Executive and then take the elevator to maintenance. So that corrupted room again, I still don't know how to deal with that yet. We got some sort of new personal mod. We're at 18% right now. Health recovery and elemental pickup. Meh. Yeah, I'm good. Alright. So let's go to the maintenance sector. Out of order, out of order. Alright.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face. The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office.
Yeah, that Ahti dude.
Guiding me too?
Something about that Ahti dude. I think he might be the main villain. Or maybe he's just a helpful janitor. Who knows? Alright, so there's a level 5 clearance place up there. There's a camera. I'm not sure how you get up there. Oh, probably with levitate ability once we get that, but we don't even have level 5 clearance yet, so it doesn't really matter. It's like we're probably supposed to keep going that way. I don't have level 2 clearance yet. Although, I don't know why we wouldn't be able to just smash these open. That's the thing, just because it has a locked door don't mean you can't get to it, right? That's kind of the whole point. Oh, more about the book club? Let's see. These days, coming out of age, blah blah, the fix, simultaneously killing her and spreading across the world, find the cure, dystopian future. Cure, blah blah blah, but the job gets done. She's out unknown, surrounded by danger. I give the book 3 out of 5. I feel most teenage angst is a little lost on me. I recommend it to my brother's kids. Yeah, that's the way I feel about a lot of movies and stuff. Huh. Oh. Got a new mod. Threshold something. Threshold remnant. Ooh, some other type of consumable type majobber. Alright. Still can't open the door. I'll just smash through the window. Sorry about that maintenance dude, but you know. That's got windows we could smash through too, technically. So... yeah, you could probably levitate up there and then smash through the windows. Don't have levitate yet, though. So I can't quite make it up there.
The maintenance guy is so creepy to me.
Yeah, he is. You can stack stuff, though, I remember hearing. So how do we drop something without throwing it? I think there's a way to do that. Yeah, there we go. Check that out. So what if we could push this? Let me just set it like right on the edge. So what I did, I'm hitting the weapon change button, the B button, and that drops it. Ah, almost. Almost. Let's see if we can grab something else. Get us up there. Ooh, that's big. Alright. Let's see. Can we stack another barrel? Oh, don't. Game is freezing up on me. Come on, game. Ah. It totally froze up on me. I'm having all kinds of problems today. It's stuck. Music's still playing. Sound effects are still playing. It's just not, it's unresponsive. Nope, not accepting mouse or keyboard inputs.
Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, it's stuck. Alright, I'm gonna force close it.
Why here I can hear the music.
Yeah, I can hear the music and sound effects, like I said, but game is totally not responsive. Trying to break it out. I won't even close with Alt F4. What the hell? Can't even get Task Manager to come up? What the hell? Task Manager is stuck behind it, apparently. Let's see if I can get it to another window here. Alright. Got to another window. Yeah, it says game not responding in Task Manager. Alright. I ended it. See, this is what happens when we try to get to areas we're not supposed to, right? My resources aren't bugged out or anything. I don't know what's going on. Actually, I should keep Task Manager up. And keep my performance screen up. Reset that. CPU, Ethernet, GPU. 58 degrees. Wish it told me my CPU temp. Yeah, my CPU's not overheated. At least not at the moment. Let's get the game running again and we'll see. See where it puts me. Okay. Back here. Can't go through there. We head down here. Wasn't there a camera somewhere? Hold up. Oh yeah. So there's the camera's still up there and still unbroken. So it didn't save that. Did it save us getting the thing in here? Yeah, saved us getting that though. I think it auto saves when that shit happens. Alright, let's see if we can get in here again. Alright, give me big barrel. Oh, shit. Oh shit, broke the box. Guess we should have placed these things first. Oh. Trying to get one of these stacked on top of the other one is going to be tricky. Oh. Okay. Almost there. Alright, don't want to knock these over. Let's just kind of set it nearby. Ah, we did it. Fuck you. Telekinesis for the win. Oh, it's just another threshold thing. I don't know, it's kind of fun figuring that shit out, though. That was the creepy doll thing. I'm not going to rewatch that anytime soon. That was the health boost plus 18. That's only a health boost plus 16. Alright. What else is in here? Anything cool? Oh wow. I love how that just opens up. The destruction in this game is so cool. Oh, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Floppy disk. Oh yeah, it talks about the floppy disk. Must contain a cell, no other loose materials. 8-inch Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. That's right, it had like nuclear launch codes on it. But it gives you telekinetic lift material and throw it a short distance when bound. So yeah, that's the thing that you end up collecting in the other area. Some sort of case file we picked up too. Water placed item prevents pneumatic forces. Okay. The oscillator brand item in question immediately robs the immediate vicinity of oxygen. Wow. That's some fan. Creepy objects. The game of creepy objects. All right. So stack them if you got them, kids. Oh, I don't like this. Janitor's office, sector elevator, and ventilation. And control room. What is that creepy dude? Oh, there's a bunch of creepy shit going on back here.
Override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
I don't like it. Ooh, okay, this is the whole maintenance sector. Oh, there's so many other sectors. This game's bigger than I thought. What the hell? The maintenance sector must be how you get to like a lot of places then, it looks like. Alright, I guess we'll keep going forward. I'm gonna have to fight some dudes at some point. Oh, we got some guys up there, it looks like. Oh shit. Okay. This is a control? Yeah, cleanse it. It's a control area. I love how the areas change and shit when you cleanse stuff. Alright. So Blackrock Quarry, Blackrock Processing. So there's a quarry they actually. Ventilation and janitor's office. Oh, and it froze up on me again. What the hell? My GPU's only at, it only reached like 80%. It's only at 60C. Should be able to get to, I mean, up to 100C before it has problems. It's not my GPU. CPU utilization is only at 24%. Just something with the game. Might try turning down the textures. Let's see. Memory usage is only at 43%, 50% max. That's not a resource problem. Our network and shit's network resources are pretty high. Of course, we're streaming in 4K, so that makes sense. Plus, we're streaming to my other laptop. GPU. Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird how I keep, you can still hear it, but, it's definitely stuck. Process not responding. Alright. Performance. At least we got to save point before it froze. That control point should have saved it for us. We may not continue much more than tonight. I'm just going to double check it saved where we're at and just kind of look ahead what's coming next. But I think we might call it here in a couple minutes. I'll have to figure out what's going on with my computer. Maybe it just doesn't like streaming in 4K while playing a game in 4K. Let's load it up again.
Okay.
Yeah, it's getting late anyway. It's almost 1 o'clock. Okay, it did save us here. That's good. Let me check the settings.
I hope it
really
gets figured
quick.
out for your sake.
Yeah, I didn't have it crash. I had texture problems and other things like that happen, but I've never had this game crash on me yet. So let's just go set these down to medium, the textures. I don't know if that's going to make a difference. Board countermeasures. Okay. That's locked, which would be the quarry. All we can do is head to the janitor sector. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else we missed over here. No, there's just this whole thing with the floaty dudes. Where did the floaty dudes go? Floaty dudes are gone. I was in the control room.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room.
And we can't get in the control room yet. Oh shit. Ooh. Oh, see, these are the pod things. See, these are kind of what we're looking for to get rid of corruption and stuff like that. I didn't even see that guy. Alright, let's check out down below really quick. Alright, who's shooting at me? Okay. that it? Janitor's office. Okay. I want to check out. This is just stairway, right? Is there anything else? Oh, item. That was just more crafty materials. I grab shit. I can break through the window here. Okay, that just leads to the janitor's office. Okay. But yeah, what's this about here? Still didn't stop the corruption. What else would have a hold on the corruption here? There must be an item or something cool in there, but don't know how to stop the corruption yet. Where are we? It's got like a question mark. It doesn't even show on the map. That's weird. And then these things just come back. Yeah, not quite sure how this corruption shit works yet. This is the way I came in. Let's go ahead and save it again. Astral construct, something came up here. Oh, there's spin. Showed up now. We don't have enough resources for that. And apparently spin sucks anyway. No way through underneath. Not sure about that. Doesn't even show anything on the map anyway. Can't get in there. And it was just stairway. That led up to the upper floor, so where does this go? Okay, yeah, that's where we found an item. It's another stairway. Oh, okay, it's connected. Got it. Alright. I guess to the janitor's office we go. Can't go that way.
What's down that way?
Janitor's office is that way, but it's telling us to say what's down that way, which are just some dead-end rooms. Oh, let's check them out, I guess. A Mary Chase. Hold to activate. Investigate a strange light in the break room. Alright, that looks kind of fun. And I think we should go check that out. But I think I am gonna call it here, and we'll figure out what that fun is next time, because this sounds like a side mission, and you can get some cool shit from side missions, like way cool shit from side missions, it sounds like. So definitely want to check out a Mary Chase mission next time when we come back. Another object of power, a merry-go-round horse below the break room. Okay. Yeah, I figure if I start that now, I'm definitely going to want to spend the time to do it, and I don't want to skip it. So, we're... Oh, shit. These guys come back. Alright, I'm just going to run through here really quick. And save it. By opening this up. And we'll come back to this next time, kids. Let me quit out of the game before it crashes on me again. And yeah, we'll go from there. End of line. See you guys next. I'd show up on my camera, but I don't have my camera hooked up right now. But Bunny, thank you for stopping by. Anybody else who's watching, thank you for lurking, and thank you for the hosts and all that jazz. We'll see you next time. This should be up in 4K on YouTube. I'm going to have to see if it splits it up at all, because we did have the stream freeze originally. All kinds of technical difficulties tonight, but at least cool people like Bunny here made it fun. So, see you guys next time. Epic out.